Hello everybody, it's Mia and I'm back. I know I haven't been on in a while, but I know through the holidays people are just super busy. They probably don't have time to jump on and watch videos, but I wanted to get on real quick and show you guys some of the new things that I've bought over the holidays with my mascara products. And excuse my hair, I just got out of the shower and I've just kind of been letting it air dry and I pulled it back. So this might just be the look for the day, to go run errands. But anyway, let me know if you guys hop on. So some of the new stuff that I got was some eyeshadows. I added some eyeshadows to my palette, some new milk products, and what else did I get? Some Stay Spray. They changed the packaging on Stay Spray, so I'll show you guys the difference in those Stay Sprays, and then just kind of how I set up my palette, because as you get more stuff, every time you order, depending on how much you order, you get different size of the compacts to put your products in. So for right now, mostly I use this one. This is a mini double-decker. And I have some of my makeup in there, and then I have some over here. I have a slot here I'm going to fill in with something that I just got, and I'll show y'all that. And then this is the new one I got on my most recent order, so I'm going to show you guys how I pop my new eyeshadows into there. And then I've got this really big one. This is like the big double-decker. These are all my eyeshadows I have right now. So with my new eyeshadows, because I've got 4 or 5 new eyeshadows, I'm not going to have room to put them in there. So I'll probably put them in this new one I got, and then probably pull out some of these that I don't always use on a regular basis. This is what's so nice about this. So say it's winter and you're kind of wearing more winter colors. You could totally make this just your winter eyeshadow palette and have your others in reserve, or vice versa. It's all up to you. You just set it up the way you want to set it up and what works for you. And I just have some extra highlights and blushes on this side. So the eyeshadows come in, I don't think I brought them in the room, but they come in a little white package on the outside of this. And then this is how they come. And then they have the name of the shadow on the back. So even when you take it out of its packaging and you put it in its container, you have it. So this one is a very pretty color. It's called You Complete Me. All their names are always so cute. So You Complete Me, and I'll see if I can kind of do some swipes on my arm for you so you can see it. So it's a very pretty color, kind of a coppery orange, a little shimmery but not like super glitter. So I'm going to open up my little thing here, and remember this is just a magnet, so it just pops in and then you can just put it wherever you want it. So that's You Complete Me. And then we have the next one here, and it's called Foxy. And again, all of these come ready to go. So Foxy, so I'm going to swipe that on me. Let me wipe my finger off from before. So this is Foxy next to it. So you can tell it's a little different, a little lighter. These are such great, I think, fall and winter colors. So that's Foxy. And we have, and these are all powder. This is called Gilded. And it is like a burgundy maroon color. It's hard to see here. They all kind of look the same in that light, but let me put it on my wrist for you. So that's Gilded. This one is Gilded. It's kind of hard to do. Gilded there. So you can see they all are different colors. So very pretty Gilded. And then we just have this really light one that's called As You Wish. And so that's just going to be a good like base layer kind of down to have by your baseline. So I'm going to swipe some of this on next to the gilded. Oh gosh, guys, that is beautiful. I haven't worn this one yet. You're going to love it. It's beautiful. Okay, I can't see it there, but it's just a very light color, but I can't get it in the, can't get it lined up, but it's very pretty. I will have to wear some of that soon. And then what else did I get? I got oh, this one I've never tried. This Maskcara makes a few cream eyeshadows, and they come in little tins like this, so they have a lid on them, but they're totally magnet as well, and you can put them in your case as well. So this is how I have that case going. I'm just going to slide this one over here so I remember that it's cream, and then I'm going to put some on my hand here. I didn't get very much. It's just a really light kind of glistening color. It has, it looks like if I look at it on my hand, it has a little bit of like a glitter effect to it. But these are the colors of the other of the powder eyeshadows. They're very pigmented, so they go really far. So that is the new eyeshadows. And then I also have, I got this, this is a new illuminator that's coming out. So Maskcara sent me this little one to test out, and that's because I'm going to a convention in September for Maskcara, and I already bought my ticket, so they kind of sent us like a little sneak preview of some items, I guess, for the new year. So that is a illuminator, which illuminators are the things like you can use on your cheekbones here. You can also maybe put them up here by your eyebrows. So that's really good. And then I'm just going to spray these eyeshadows with Stay Spray that I put on my arm and let that dry. So Stay Spray is a Maskcara product as well. You spray this on your face after you do your makeup and let it set, and your makeup stays really well set all day. And I've never done this before, so I'm just going to test. I just sprayed all of those with Stay Spray and let them sit, and I'm going to see how well they stay on if I just start to rub them. So what else did I get? I got some replacements of some of my, which book did I put it in? Here. So I ran out of two of my, well, one of my colors I really like here. It's this one called Aura. So I got a new Aura. So when I'm completely out of that Aura, I will drop this one in. It's magneted as well. You just drop it in. So I'll put that one in later. And then they came out with a new Contour, and Contour is that dark color I put up under my cheekbone to assist with giving me a look of having more prominent cheekbones, because as we get older we kind of lose that lift. So it's a new color called Henna. Everybody was talking about it, how beautiful it is and how well it goes on. So I just took that out of the little tin it came in, and I'm going to drop it in here. Now some of you may be saying that looks really orange to be like a highlight color. Your highlights, if you're not used to mascara, it's kind of like your, what you would call your old base makeup or whatever. I only use this one for, I usually use Mango, but I forgot to order Mango, so I'm going to use this one for now and see how it works out. This one's called Goddess, because I have really dark circles under my eyes, so I use something that has more of like an orangey red tint under my eyes, because that helps cancel out the dark colors. So I already put some on earlier before I popped onto the video, and then let that sit in. So we'll see how it goes. But even last night I was talking to my mother-in-law on a video chat, and I didn't really think I had any makeup on, or very little makeup, and she said I had a dark circle under my eye. So anyway, I do get them. This is one is really bad right now. I don't know if this is allergies or what, but I'm going to try to cover them up today with my makeup. So here's my eyeshadow again. I sprayed it with Stay Spray, and I rub it, it's kind of rubbing off, but not bad. Of course, when you have your eyeshadow on, you're never going to really go do that anyway. So, let me get all of this off so I don't get it on my clothes. And then I'm just going to go in and start doing my makeup. So now that I've changed some of the stuff, like which little boxes they're in, I'm going to have to double check. Oh, I totally forgot to show you guys. So Milk Products, this is what I use on my face for skincare. So there's a cleanser, toner, and moisturizer. And this is the moisturizer. It comes in a little pump action here. You pump it, it comes out the little hole there. There's a little on there. I'll just put it on my nose. So it's a 3-step process. I challenged my husband to start doing it, and I was almost out of all of mine. So I went ahead and ordered a second set, and I ordered the men's version of Milk Line. So it's in a blue instead of white. It is the same product, it's just packaged a little differently, and it is got a little bit of a different smell, but basically the same product. I've had several women tell me that they like the men's line actually better than the white line for women, just because the smell, they prefer that. Neither one have a strong smell, but I have to say the men's, like my husband didn't mind the white smell. He didn't think it was super girly. Doesn't really have a smell. And then the blue, I don't think totally smells manly. So we're just going to both use the blue for a while and see. But it's exactly the same setup product. And then the cleanser and the toner come in spray bottles. So you just spray the cleanser, you know, into your hand, like 3-4, and then you wipe it on. It comes with, and then you rinse it off, and it comes with, you get microfiber towels with it. So the men's come with gray microfiber towels, which I love. The women's comes with, I have a couple over here, they come with white. These gray ones though, I just love them. Both of them are super soft. I just like the color of the gray better. So I might start just always ordering the blue version, or it's called Tidal, for the men, but I'll just use it for both me and my husband. So those are super nice. This is called the Tres Leches system. So you have 3 milk products to use on your face, and it's called Milk. If you're interested in learning about it, to find out why it's called Milk, what's all in it, just go to the website. I put the link on there. It'll take you to the Milk page, and you can look at the different products. You can buy them singly, like if you're just really wanting to start out with a moisturizer, just buy the moisturizer. If you want to do the whole Tres Leches system, buy the Tres Leches system. The 3 products and the towels come all together, and they are amazing. I feel like my skin is in the best shape it's been in a while. I did a side-by-side photo on Facebook a week or 2 ago. There was one with me. We were somewhere at Christmas. You know those little wooden things where you stick your head up and and you take the picture, and it's got a different character around you. I did that, and I found one from 2016, and then I got one here from 2019, and the difference in my skin was amazing. I couldn't believe it. And in 2016, I didn't really know that my skin looked that bad. You know, I thought I was looking pretty good. I don't really know, but it's totally different. So, if you don't invest in anything else, if you're not a big makeup wearer, invest in good skincare. It is amazing. And like I said, I've given my husband a challenge to do it, and he's doing it every night just like he's supposed to be doing, and we're going to do a 30-day before and after photo. So we already did the before photo. We're going to do the after photo, and I'll let you guys know. So I'm just going to start doing my makeup here. It's Saturday, so no big things on the plans today. It's finally nice here. It's been cold, and like we had snow the other day. Today is in the 70s, no, 60s. I think it's supposed to get into the mid to high 60s. So we're just going to kind of go run around, do some errands, whatever, when it's not too bad outside. So I just dipped my brush. This is a mascara brush. This is called the Detail Hack. I put this into my henna contour, my new henna contour, this one. And I'm just going to take it right through here to give myself, I'll have to use my mirror probably, but to give myself a little bit of a lift. And you're going to think, if you've never watched me before, that this is like way too much and that you don't understand what I'm doing. And I'm going to put some up here, some here. This is all cream, so it's very forgiving. So don't feel like that it's going to be the way you put it on all the time. And then I just go under my lip a little bit here. It helps give a little bit of a shadow so your lips look a little more pouty, I guess. So we're just doing this, and kind of my rule of thumb is go from like the top of your, I have to be kind of careful not to get too close to my hairline because my hair is so light, but, and because I'll get little brown spots in it, but from like the top of your ear down, and you want to kind of stop here at your eye, at the end of your eye here, because you're trying to give yourself a lift. So there we go. And then just kind of let that warm up. And I know this looks kind of crazy up here right now, but it's all going to blend in, I promise you. And then I already put mango under my eyes. I had a little bit of mango left a while ago, so I did that. So then I'm going to go in with Aura, and I'm just going to use the small end of my B-square brush. This is a big end, this is a little end, and I just keep a old rag in my lap, and I kind of wipe it off in between for what I need to do. And then I'm going to dip this into my Aura, what little bit that I have left, but there's some up in the corners. I just need to get something to drag it out from the corners, but it's okay. And then I'm just going to hit like the areas that where I don't have other stuff. So we're just going to tap some down here, tap some down here, and here, here, and I have really dark eyelids, so I kind of like to do that too. And then I'm really just barely tapping it all in. See how it looks in my mirror so I can see better. So like again I said, this is cream foundation, so it is, you just kind of put it on and then you just kind of start moving it around and tapping it into where you need it and want it to be. So this is very good. And then I haven't tried this before, but I'm going to give it a shot. So the eyebrows, I usually just use like CoverGirl, whatever this is called, Lash Brow, something like that. That you can use your contours for your eyebrows. So I have an eyebrow brush that I've just had. This isn't the mascara one. So I'm going to grab a little bit of that contour, and I'm going to start doing my eyebrows here, filling them in a little. My eyebrows are a little bit of a struggle, only because so I still have full eyebrows, but some are dark and some are gray. So I really don't know what color to always use. So I usually just kind of go with a brown. I just let them all kind of blend together, and then whatever they do, they do. And then I just comb them down. So those actually look, I think, pretty good. I'll see once I get everything done. I am not one of those big brow experts. You know, some of those women, they are amazing with brows. I just try to get mine to be kind of even and laying down and not going everywhere. So that's it. Then for myself, this is just an extra step I do. I have a translucent powder, a little brush. I go over my eyelashes with a little bit of translucent powder because I've put moisturizer on and cream on, and when I go to put my mascara on, I just want it to be like a more drier for it to go onto, so it's not running everywhere. So then I use this brush, and I want to add a little bit of lightness through here and under my eyes. So I take the Buffy brush, and there's two ends to it, and it's just the little end. I'm going to dip it into this much lighter highlight. I think it's called Candlelight. And I just go whoop, whoop, and whoop. And then I just kind of drag it out and then drag this down. Because I want, again, because of those dark circles, to create a little bit of lightness and reflection out from underneath my eye. That way the dark circles go away. So, and then kind of down the center of my nose. I can kind of up under my nose as well. And y'all are probably still wondering, what's she going to do with those big stripes on her cheeks? Well, I am going to start putting some blush on. So this is my new favorite blush I've been wearing lately. It's this one right here. And probably looks kind of orangey pink to you, but it's called Tropicana. And I'm going to use the big end of that Buffy brush, and I just tap it into there, and then I apply it to the apples of my cheeks. And I just kind of tap a little on until I feel like it looks right. My lighting, I don't know if my lighting is good for you guys today. If you're on and can tell me, let me know if the lighting is good on your end. So this is the cream again, so I just kind of put it on, tap it in, let it go, kind of get it moved in, and then I can go in with this brush. This is the big end of the B-square brush, and I start blending the blush and the contour together. And then you can go up here and blend your contour. And let me look in my mirror and see how much difference that makes with giving you actually look like you have more of a, the cheekbone area and a little bit of color to your cheeks, but it's not overwhelming. Let me look in my mirror. I sometimes don't blend out enough, and sometimes I blend too much, so I am going to go back in with a little bit of blush and just tap some on here, because I think I blended too much. But that is the nicety of this. You can layer, like if I put on Tropicana and then I'm like, you know what, I want a little bit more color on my cheeks, I can dip into this one. This one's called Black Cherry. It looks super dark, but when it goes on, it's just this really pretty color that just blends in with stuff. There we go. So I'm just going to leave that alone for a second, and then I'm going to do my eyes. And I am going to use some of my new eyeshadows, I believe, because they're so pretty. I'm going to do, so this one here, I'm just going to take that and do kind of an all over my eye thing. Let's see. Oh gosh, guys, this is so pretty. I don't know if the gorgeousness is coming across in the video, but it's shimmery. It's kind of a peachy pearl. I don't know how to explain it, but it is really pretty. Like, if you were just trying to do a quick, like, look to go, you know, get out the door and go, you could just swipe some of this on and, like, put some mascara on and be gone. That's really pretty. What was the color of that one? I don't remember. It's called As You Wish. Very pretty. I love it. Alright, and then I think I'm going to use, this is, again, a mascara brush. This is an eyeshadow everything brush, dual-ended. I use this in for almost all the eyeshadows, and then, like I said, I just have a rag, and I wipe it in my lap. The Gilded, the one that was kind of like the burgundy color, called Gilded, this one right here. I'm going to try putting that just in the, like, the crease of my eye here and see how that looks. Oh god, this is pretty. I haven't really, I had just opened these today to go live with you guys, so okay, that's pretty. And do this eye. So these are super pigmented, so I am barely, I mean barely tapping my brush into the color, and it is just picking up so much color, and it is very pretty. Very pretty. I like it. And then I always like to put a little tap of color just out here in the corner of my eye, usually something a little darker, just to create a drama of some effect. So I don't know if I want to use one of my new eyeshadows or stick with my oldie but goodie. I have one I really like. It's called Trust. But you know what? I'm going to try one of my new ones. I'm going to try this one. So I'm going to use the small end of my brush, and then I'm just going to tap in the corner here. And this makeup is so good because you can, you know, like, you put colors together that you would maybe have never put together before, and they just somehow always end up looking fabulous. So I used to never be a big eyeshadow person. Like, I had one of those, you know, it was like a 4-quad pack of colors from, you know, whoever, NYX or Maybelline or CoverGirl or whatever. And you know how in those four quad things, like, you only usually end up using 2 colors, like they go down really quick, and then you have those other 2 colors just there that you never use. So I hardly ever wore eyeshadow. Then I started with mascara, and I realized how fun eyeshadows can be. And I think partly too is it's because I get to pick the colors I want. I can put them in the palette that I want to put them in and do what I want to do. And I'm not buying these random colors where I am only using 2 out of the pack. I'm using everything I want because I'm buying them individually. So that's awesome. And then I'm going to go in up here by my eyebrow and just add a little bit of a light color that I have just to kind of illuminate the upper eyebrow area. Look in my mirror and see how this is going. Sometimes I have to use my mirror because seeing it on the phone really isn't the same thing. It's pretty. And then I think that my eyes kind of disappear off my face if I don't use, like, liners and stuff. So I'm going to go in underneath my eye. I'm going to use this little eyeshadow brush. It's got a little tiny end as well, and then it's got this end, this flat end, and I'm going to use an eyeshadow that's called Trust. This is my favorite, one of my favorites, and I just kind of go in and put some along my lash line on the bottom. If you are not catching this live, just put a note in when you do watch it if you have any questions, and I will get back to you. So then I just went in and did a little bit on the top lash too, just because when I put my mascara on, I think it helps create a little bit of look of a thicker lash line. Let's get this one again. What do you guys think? Give me a thumbs up or hearts if you're watching and like it. And then I need to do something with my lips. Now all the stuff like the blushes I was putting on my cheeks, they're called lip and cheek. So you can use them on your lips and cheek. They can pose as both lip color and cheek color. So I'm one of those girls though that likes those like heavy duty, like stay on all day lipsticks. So I'm just gonna use I'm just gonna use this really neutral one. Anyway, this is like Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink or something like that. And just a really light color. I have so many of these. Some are really pink, more for like spring, summer, and then I have this really dark one. And it's a little dark, but I like it with some outfits. And then I just need to do my mascara. And if you've never joined me before, the name of our company is Maskcara, but we don't sell mascara, so you just pick whatever mascara works for you. If you have a favorite mascara, tell me what it is, because I always like to try new things. I use, this is my favorite right now, it's Bad Gal Bang, or something like that, by Benefit. I think Benefit has a lot of good mascaras. This is my favorite. I think I need to get a new one though. I think it's getting kind of low. Starting to get kind of clumpy. I have a hard time talking and putting makeup on at the same time. Hi Auntie Nola. Thanks for hopping on. I'm trying to do my makeup where I look halfway decent. You missed me talking about skincare. That's my new favorite thing from Maskcara is the skincare. I actually have Alan doing a 30-day challenge with me for him using the skincare line for 30 days. And we took a before picture and then we're gonna do an after picture and see what the difference is. Because he really doesn't have a lot of skin problems, but you know, we're both getting a little old, so we have to do something. But that's pretty much it for my makeup. I'm going to put some Stay Spray on, which will set my makeup. And this is the old Stay Spray bottle, and then they upgraded their packaging to a really new pretty Stay Spray bottle. It's this one, so this is my brand new one. And but this one is, I think they said they only have a few more left in the warehouse, and then it's going to be on back order for a while. So I'm glad I got mine in right before I ordered. And then the nice thing too about Stay Spray, like when you travel, if you know you want to just do carry on, these are too big. I just put some into a little travel size one, and then I'm able to travel with it. So I'm just going to now Stay Spray my face. So this doesn't really have a smell of any type. I mean, It does smell, but it's not overpowering. It doesn't sting. It doesn't like stay with you all day. You're not constantly smelling it. So just let this dry on my face, and then my makeup should stay set pretty much all day. And I have to tell you, since I started using this makeup, when I go to wash my face at night, I've never seen so much makeup in the sink before, because I think with my old makeup, the makeup was wearing off through the day, so when I washed my face, I didn't see it. But now that I'm wearing mascara and using that stay spray when I go to wash my face at night, I actually see like the, you know, skin tone makeup kind of stuff in the sink, which is amazing to me. So anyway, that is the makeup look for the day, and I think my new eyeshadows look pretty good. What do you think, Enola? I know I wear more makeup than you do, but I've always loved makeup. Do you remember, Enola, when I was a little girl, having all the Barbie heads, and my Barbies too, and maybe some of your old Barbies, and putting makeup on those Barbie heads, and usually end up cutting their hair off, and then they were bald? Do you remember that, Enola? I guess you're still on. You're not saying anything, but anyway, that is it for now. I'm going to go try to do something with my hair and then go run some errands, and I will talk to you guys later. Love y'all. Bye.